Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have for you the first, hopefully of many, reviews of the mighty Kongo Battleship. Well, you've probably heard of the Kongo Battleship before, but if you haven't, this is the Tier 5 Japanese battleship in the game. It is, well, it's beautiful, look at it. But we'll give a quick rundown of what it's armed with, etc., and then we will jump into a game and see how well we do. To start with, it has a fully upgraded health pool of 54,100, which is quite good. The armour extends anywhere from 6mm to 203mm, although that is mainly on the gun casements. The Citadel, the most highly dangerous part of the ship to be shot, has 19 to 121mm up, which is still reasonably impressive for a ship of this tier. Its gunnery. Now, having driven the Myogi before this, the Myogi has one turret up the front, up here, and two turrets at the back, which is alright, unless you're sailing straight towards someone. The Kongo is a bit more balanced. Two turrets at the front, two turrets at the back, both sporting two 356mm cannons each, so that gives you 8 in total. Let's just have a close look at them. Beautiful, aren't they? Anyway, the secondary armament of the ship is relatively impressive. You have 4 double-barreled 127mm guns and 14 single-barreled 152mm guns on these little side turrets here. When we look at it, you can see they run down both sides. As far as the anti-aircraft firepower is concerned, it's quite impressive, especially Tier 5, especially coming from the Myogi, which has no anti-aircraft guns. You have 2 quad-barrel 13mm machine gun batteries there, and another one on that side. You have 10 twin-barrel 25mm batteries, so that's 2 there, 1 there, there, and then the same on the other side. And then these 4 127mm batteries do double up as anti-aircraft guns. The manoeuvrability of the Kongo, fully upgraded, it has a maximum speed of 31 knots, a turning circle radius of just over 850 meters, and a rudder shift time, when fully upgraded, of 18 seconds. You can bring this down slightly, some of these things, if you... well, no, apparently you can't. I stand corrected. With the artillery, however, if you bring that up, if you see here, when you start off, your main batteries fire 1.8 rounds a minute and take 60 seconds to turn. The final upgrade plus that up to 2 rounds a minute, but only 37.5 seconds to turn, which you can reduce by a further 15%. You purchase the main battery modification number 2, which I would highly advise you do. The main battery modification number 1 is also good because it helps reduce the chance of you taking critical damage to your guns. You can further improve the traverse time of your guns here, second level skill, aiming expertise, which for guns above 155mm adds an extra 0.7 degrees per second, which doesn't sound like much, but every little helps when bringing these guns to bear. With concealment of this mighty beast is a battleship. It's easy to spot. You can get spotted on the surface from a range of 16.2 kilometers, and from the air from a range of 11.7. As always, the air detectability is low, but 16.2 kilometers, your main guns fire out to a range of 21.2 kilometers. So by the time they've spotted you, if you haven't already fired, you're already firing at them. So yes, so that's the very quick rundown of the Kongo battleship. Beautiful beast she is, probably one of the most famous battleships by name until you get the Yamato. They do seem to be the two that everybody knows. But enough of my yabbering on. How does she perform in combat? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Unfortunately, I am recording this at 2 o'clock in the morning, so there may be a little bit of a wait in the queue for it to build up a match large enough to shove us in. So we will skip ahead and rejoin just as the game begins. So here we are, about a minute later. If we have a look at the team list, say essentially a tier 7 match, but mainly tier 5 and 6. We have one Megami cruiser and a Sims destroyer. They have two Megami cruisers at tier 7. They have an aircraft carrier, however, which we do not, which is a little bit unfortunate, but the anti-aircraft firepower on these is quite good. A couple of Fusos, Kongo. The match does seem quite balanced. Let's see how we do. Now, this is a domination type match where we have to get 1,000 points to win. You get points by capturing the 3 points and holding them, or by destroying enemy vehicles, ships. Now, one thing you do not want to do when sailing a battleship is get yourself tied up in islands like over here, because the manoeuvrability isn't great. And if you do get people making torpedo runs on you, you need room to manoeuvre in these things. The other thing you do need to be aware of when driving the battleship is if you look how slowly the guns turn. So if you want to turn your turret all the way around there, look at how slowly they traverse. So you always need to think well in advance. Once combat has started, it's not so important right now, well in advance which side of the ship you need your guns pointed at to make best use. And always try and turn them before you need them. Now, because we're against mainly sort of tier 5s and 6s, I'm going to reload my guns, which I should have done already, with armour piercing rounds, as they will do more damage to vehicles like that Fuso battleship over there, who I unfortunately can't put any shells into. The only thing in a battleship you should really ever be firing high explosive shells at is destroyers, which of course is going to be the first thing I run into on the A point up here. Quick check to make sure, because the rudder shift time is quite long, that I'm not going to sail into that island. And let's have a shot at this. Fuso is about 17 kilometers out, heading towards me. Shows plenty of lead. And shots away.
Our team has taken the lead.
These shots come in, see how accurate they are. Little bit short, but 2 hits, 800 damage. Was minimal damage to something as big as a Fuso class battleship, but every little helps. Now here we do have, there's 3 flights of torpedo bombs over there heading for a fuso. So we need to just keep an eye on them, just in case they decide to head for us and we need to take evasive maneuvers. What have we got here? Ah, one of the Tier 7 Megami class cruisers. Cleveland for backup, Wargaming and a Minkazi destroyer at the moment. So we have just captured this point, which means we are now gaining points over the enemy, as we have 2 points and they are still attempting to capture their first. Somebody did drop torpedoes in the water over there, but so far away and so spread out, we don't really need to worry too much about it. The Kongo battleship up ahead did just open fire. We are safe from it at the moment. We have that Fuso battleship over there. Not so much, so shots out. Those are complete, so attempt to take evasive manoeuvres. About half the shots miss, which is always a good start, and unfortunately all of our return fire did. So I'm trying to keep a couple of ships between me and the enemy, give them something a little bit closer to shoot at, trying to keep the shots away from me as we reload. Now that Kongo is just pretty much sat there, so this time I'm going to hold the fire button, which fires your cannons one after another, which can sometimes be a little bit more accurate. But in this case, one hit, 2,500 damage. Now, we are on fire, so I'm going to use the repair kit to put it out. That's where we reload. Now we did spot the carrier here, so to attempt to move round and intercept that carrier before it makes its escape. Keep him around the Cleveland, who is attempting evasive manoeuvres. Shots up, full broadside. 5 hits, 3,500 damage. Now, despite trying to avoid the Allied cruiser, we still managed to collide there. And he was then taken out, however. We are still alive. We've used our damage repair party, where we attempt to maintain evasive manoeuvres from the ship shooting at us. Heals a certain portion of the damage. Shots out again in that Kongo. Nice hit, just shy of 10,000 damage. Taking a bit of a pasting here. And some of our small caliber anti-aircraft guns have been knocked out. Which, when there's these bombers overhead, is not always useful. On fire, our damage control part is back up, so use that to put the fires out straight away. There's a lot of fire ships over there, so watch your broadside of them. Should get these, unfortunately. And oh dear, there are torpedoes in the water. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 torpedo hits.
We're taking on water quickly.
We're now taking on water very quickly, and unfortunately, that is the game. But hopefully, it was able to show you what the Kongo class battleship can do there. Not the best game, unfortunately, to demonstrate it, but I will have another bit of gameplay tacked onto the end of this video, which hopefully will show you a little bit more what the Kongo is able to do. I hope you enjoyed this first review of a ship in World of Warships. Of course, it's not there at the moment because it's been sunk and the battle is still going, but coming soon we will have a full review of this, the mighty Fuso battleship at Tier 6. similar to the Congo, but more importantly, 2 more sets of guns. Anyway, sit back, enjoy the following footage of more Congo gameplay, and I will catch you next time.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
heavy cruiser.
Problem solved, sir.
Target penetrated.
Our team has taken the lead. Turret critically damaged. The enemy team has taken the lead. Our team has taken the lead. The enemy team has taken the lead. The enemy is about to win.